What is up, guys? It is TheCitrusPanda here today, and I'm coming at you with episode 3 of my Dark Souls adventures. Now, I'm actually playing as the same character that I played as last time, and he's pretty awesome. His name is Citrus. Basically, every name that I use, well, every game that I play, I use the name Citrus with an S, and then a Y, then a T, then an R, then a U, and then an S. Because I like to spell out stuff. I don't even know why I spelled it out for you, but I use that for RPGs and whatnot, and it sounds kind of cool. Because if I just make my name Citrus the way it's supposed to be spelled, it's really awkward when I talk to people in the game. It's like, what's up, Citrus? But then it just doesn't work because it doesn't sound like a real name. Anyways, that's besides the point, and I'm playing Sen's Fortress. Now, originally this video was pretty long. I had to speed up some parts. I cut out some parts. I'm pretty sure you guys didn't want to watch a 22-minute video. And the first part was horrible. I don't even know what I was doing. I kept on getting hit by the pendulums, or whatever you call these things, swinging death traps. Let's just call them that. And I don't know. I was just getting hit by them. I guess part of the reason is because I haven't done Sen's Fortress in so long. But I don't think that would have been the main cause, because I don't even know. Although I haven't done it in a really long time, I don't think I would be that bad at it. But I guess I was. I made some mistakes. It's actually funny to watch me fail a couple times here. I do fail a couple more times, but I actually end up not dying anymore from here on out. And I did it in one try after my idiotic death that I cut out, because it was like 5 minutes. I fell down, like the first part too, like the bridge. I fell down, and then I got attacked by those Titanite demons down below. I did kill 2 of them, and then I got back out, and then, like, immediately after that, I got stabbed by a snake man and got killed, which was an uneventful death, and probably not worth showing you guys. So right here, I had already turned the boulder machine thing the last time I was here, just making sure, don't want to get smashed by a boulder on my way through here. That would suck. But, I ended up towards the end of this video, well, I guess not towards the end, but coming up later in the video, once I get to the top of Sen's Fortress, up onto, I don't know, I guess it's so Sen's Fortress. I forget what I don't even know if it's a new name when you get up there. I forget exactly. I think it's just the top of Sen's Fortress. Anyways, you fight the Iron Golem up there. Very easy boss to solo, in my opinion at least. I actually didn't take that much damage, but he's so easy to solo that it's really not an accomplishment to solo him. So usually I just summon Iron Tarkus, which is like, he's right next to the boss room. He's an NPC, and he is ridiculously OP. He's just overpowered. He can take on the boss by himself, and you can just kind of sit on the sidelines and watch him destroy the Iron Golem. But that's besides the point, because I just did it solo, and ended up beating him. Because I only beat him once without Iron Targus, simply because there's no reason not to summon him. I mean, like I said, if you beat him by yourself, it's not even that much of an accomplishment. So, anyways, you see me in a couple of attempts in this video so far. You saw me trying to parry my opponents. I don't know. I was trying to get better at parrying these guys. I'm pretty good at parrying a lot of things in this game. Not so much these guys. But in this playthrough, I kind of realized that I have a Black Knight shield for a reason. I mean, I'm using this playthrough mostly for probably a blocking sword play walkthrough. I don't even know. I guess not a walkthrough, but like a playthrough of the game. I'm basically just going to be blocking everything. And I eventually want to make well, not a video, but a playthrough of the game without a shield, just basically dodging, and possibly with like a parrying dagger or something on the other hand. Basically something that I can parry with, and on that playthrough that I'm going to be dodging, I'll probably end up parrying. But what I was also thinking about was going on a character that has really good defenses and stuff. And then, with those really good defenses and whatnot, I could go up to a lot of the enemies in the game, and then learn how to parry each one of them. And then I would know how to parry them all. And right here you see me speeding up the clip. I was switching to crossbow, trying to kill a guy. Really epic fail right there. I hit the pendulum, or the swinging death trap. We already established, I'm going to call them the swinging death traps. And then, I fell. And that was the first time ever that I've gotten hit onto another beam in Sen's Fortress. That was hilarious. I can't even believe I survived that. Got through it, and then I ended up, my bow hit a lot more. I forgot I had tons of dexterity on this character, and the longbow scaled pretty well with my dexterity. I hit like 30 per shot. I was actually going to kill him, but what I was originally trying to do with the crossbow was just hit him off. And then when I saw the bow hit that much, I was just going to kill him. But he was stupid enough to actually walk towards the edge, and then I shot him, and he died. So then I could go across the last bridge pretty peacefully. You see me going down to this little bonfire there, and some people do not know the bonfire is there because they see the wall is kind of like destroyed there. But they think it's just part of Dark Souls because the game is so dark and disturbing, and you know, the whole world is kind of like that, like things are just kind of destroyed. But in general, that's actually a pretty good thing. I mean, if you see things in the game that look like they might have something there, you might as well go check them out, because that's actually a really important bonfire as far as fighting the boss. Because, for instance, if you're fighting the Iron Golem for the first time, he's not the easiest boss. I'm not saying he's easy. I mean, you learn from trial and error. I just know of his movesets. You know, he can use the axe that shoots the long-range wind things at you, I guess. He can accomplish the grab. If he can accomplish the grab, you probably are screwed. A lot of times he'll throw you off the sides, so you don't want to let him do that. Don't let him grab you. And he can swing his axe, and that's pretty much the extent of his abilities. And the reason why he's easy is because once you hit him enough, he'll fall down on his knees, and he'll get back up in like 15 seconds, but you can just wail on him for like 15 seconds. So I was looking for the wave emote here to go wave to the Iron Golem. Cause that's the Iron Golem right there. It looks like he's not alive, but hey, this is Dark Souls. Everything's alive. If something looks like it can kill you, it can kill you. Now, you just saw that doorway right there that I looked through, but I didn't go down there. That is the Iron Tarkus. If you go all the way down there, and you are in human form, Iron Tarkus will be waiting down there for you, and he'll help you out if you're having a little bit of trouble. Now, as far as needing Iron Tarkus, honestly, you really don't. I mean, I use Great Combustion on the boss, but I also use my sword a little bit too. Remember, though, if you're actually doing this, go up and kill the giant, or whoever he is up here. I'm guessing he's kind of like a giant. And you have to kill him, because he'll throw these huge fire bombs, and you probably saw him when you were coming up through the door. He starts throwing them at you. So you just want to keep on doing that. Now, this guy is similar to the Iron Golem, except that he does it to himself instead of being hit, and then he kind of falls down on his knees. You have to wait for him to do a tantrum. Why? Well, because if you don't wait for him to do a tantrum, what he's going to do is he's going to hit you with the tantrum probably while you're up there. So it's not the best idea to go up there and fight him one-on-one, unless you can kill him generally pretty quickly. But it is pretty easy just to wait there until he does that thing. You can see his arms flailing around, your screen will shake. And at that point, you can just go up there. He'll be down to the ground because he's, I don't know, he's contemplating life or something. But then you can just kill him. Alright, so I was kind of scared here for a second. I didn't even know what he was doing. I got hit right there, and I was kind of wondering how I got hit with that. But I don't think I get hit for the duration of the fight anymore. Don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying I don't think I actually get hit anymore. There's his grab. Do not get hit by that, like I said. Great Combustion seems to work really well on this guy. Great Combustion is just an overall powerful spell, but it's generally pretty powerful against bosses. Now, I think why I was using that is, one, because it's powerful against bosses, but also because I thought that melee didn't do that much to him, which I actually do quite a bit of damage to him later with my Uchi Katana. Alright, so this is like at the point in the boss fight where you hit him enough and he just starts wobbling. I don't know what he's up to. I don't know if he lost his balance, then he'll fall. That time, I've never actually seen him do that before, but he had like a little stone thing sticking up there and he like sat down on it, so that was pretty funny. Anyways, I just basically combustioned the guy to death, and I think I pull out the Uchi for the finish. Yeah, I kick him and then I stab him a couple times, or slash him. And there he's dead. And I do the well, what is it emote, because I like doing that after every single boss fight. I usually do that after boss fights that really challenge me. I remember just a couple days ago when I was fighting the Bed of Chaos on another one of my characters. That was a difficult fight, honestly. It's an annoying fight because the Bed of Chaos, if you don't know what it is, it's a boss fight that you 3-hit. It's every single part of his body is a one-hit attack. You one-hit it. You don't have to hit it more than one time. It's just a one-hit KO, basically. But there's a big room, and it's like a tree almost that you're fighting. And he has basically, I don't know, like 3 hearts, I guess. I don't know. You have to start with the right one, the one all the way to the right, and you have to cut through a bunch of tree things. He hits a lot, so you've got to dodge his huge arms, and then after that, each time you destroy one of his hearts or one of his arms, rather, then he gets even tougher. And yeah, he just gets harder and harder and harder to beat. And then by the time you get the second one, once you hit the first one, the floor starts crumbling. Once you hit the second one, almost all the floor is gone. He's shooting fire at you, you know, and you just gotta dodge all this. And pretty much, I found it really hard to dodge his attacks. I really just had to tank them, and then I had lots of potions. I mean, well, not potions, but Estus, so I used those. But if I didn't have a lot of Estus, I wouldn't have really gotten through the fight. I think it took me like 3 tries, and I got him on the 3rd try. That's the thing about Dark Souls, though. It seems like it's a lot of people make Dark Souls out to be a really hard game, an unfairly hard game. Like it's just not fair, and it's too hard, and it's not fun because it's too hard. Yet, I don't understand that description of Dark Souls. I always thought that Dark Souls was a fair game, and whenever you die, I always felt like it was my fault. For instance, when I would die at a boss fight, I wouldn't blame the game. You know, I'd kind of look at myself and say, well, what did I do wrong? So it wasn't like, oh, the game is cheap, it did something that it never did before. Bosses in this game are consistent, so you never have to worry about that, and once you fight them enough times and you know their moveset, it's pretty easy from there. Also, if you guys are wondering about the quality difference, I don't even know if you guys can tell at all, but the quality difference is a little bit better. Oh, actually, it should be quite a bit better. Basically, I already switched to MP4 format, but that made it better quality than before. But basically, on my Roxy Game Capture HD Pro, I couldn't get the bitrate higher than 8,000. I don't know why, but whenever I would, the game or the Roxy Game Capture would have like screen tearing and terrible pixelation. And I was looking up fixes for this on YouTube today, and I didn't come across a fix. But I tried online, I tried other places like the Roxio forums, couldn't find a fix for it. But then I just got onto it, and I put the bitrate on 12,000. I originally started with 10,000, but then I just thought, well, let's just do 12,000 because I'll work my way down to see what bitrate will work and which one won't. And it turned out that 12,000 did work, and I used to record on 8,000, so yeah, it should look a lot better. The thing about bitrate is basically just the quality of the video, and I want to try it on 15,000 because that would be awesome if I could actually do it on the highest quality. The funny thing is that I don't know why it would do that, because I have a good hard drive that can write fast, if that's the problem, which it probably isn't. I have a great video card, which shouldn't be the problem. I have all the requirements for the capture card. I think it's just a faulty thing with the capture card itself, but I guess it kind of fixed itself, which is cool, because now I can record in high quality. And I'm excited to make some more videos. And if you're watching this and you're an Adventure Quest, my Adventure Quest Let's Play fan, sorry that there hasn't been Adventure Quest videos in a while. I probably will start that up soon here. I just haven't had the urge to play Adventure Quest lately because I've gotten back into Dark Souls. But anyway, I looked at things in here. I didn't buy anything but a couple arrows to stock up on things for Analanda, possibly shooting some of those archers. And pretty much this is the end of the video. I wanted to see if I can jump down there, and I actually could, and that saved me a lot of time. Got the key for the shortcut, and that's pretty much the end of the video. So I'll leave you guys there, and see you next time.